On entend, je crois que c'est...
C'est moi. Attendez, je vais le couper. Là, hop.
que j'entends là, il me semble.
Hello,
Yes.
everyone. Good morning. Very intense week for all of us here in the U.S. Let's escape for just 1 hour and visit with our beautiful French family in Provence. So today we're visiting. Yay! We are visiting France, and we're visiting the south of France. We have, as you know, we have quite a few down here, and I'm sure everyone is quite exhausted from tracking this election. So let's take a little road trip. Let's take a route de Bonnière. Okay, here we've got 20 properties in the south of France. Today is our second south of France little trip that we're taking, and here are our little route here. We're going to start in Avignon over here. Actually, we're going to start down here, Baumanière. Le Prieuré. That's difficult to say. I moved. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Hang on. Let me go back here. This actually should be down here. It's actually right here in Avignon. As you can see, all of the little marks are red because France has gone into a shutdown for the moment. As we, go through this, navigate through this pandemic. But once it opens up, you know that people are going to be heading back to France. And right now is the time that you need to spend to study all of these beautiful, amazing places and discover them. We have Coquillade village, we have La Bastide de Capelongue over here. And then we're going to head further east to Le Couvent de Minimes with Fabienne, and also La Bonne Etape with Jeannie. So we've got some wonderful maîtres de maison here today that are here to tell you about their homes. So are you guys ready to visit with me? All right. I'm going to just do a quick brief thing. Relais and Chateau, we are a nonprofit organization. We do not own or manage any of the properties, and that's why each property is so authentically just of that destination. So you get to taste the food of the land, you get to learn the history of the land, you get to meet the people of the land. This is your contact point here. Our GDS code is WB. Our reservation line in the US is open on standby from 5 o'clock, from 9 o'clock in the morning East Coast time until 8 o'clock p.m. actually East Coast time. So they're available for you West Coast time as well. And of course we have our online access as well as your travel agent portal. And La Route du Bonheur means road to happiness. This is like your sample itineraries. We actually have one in the south of France. We have a lot actually in the south of France. I'm going to breeze through all this so that we go through all of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties today. Here are your contacts. I will email this to you after as a follow-up. And that's it for me. I'm going to pop on over because we have only an hour to share with you our beautiful properties. We're going to start with Marie-Noélie.
Okay, let's go. Hello, everyone. I share my screen now. Amy, do you see the screen? Yes?
I do.
Great.
I do. And before you start, can I just mention that if you guys have any questions or comments, the comments you can put in the chat box, and the questions, please pop them into Q&A, and we'll go ahead and answer those for you. Thank you.
Good. So, good morning, everyone. I am Marie-Noélie. Marie-Noélie Charian from 2 properties from the south of France, one called Baumanière and the other one, as Amy said, Le Prieuré. So I'm going to start with Baumanière, the oldest one. So we have a property for 55 years now. It's located really in the heart of La Provence. As you can see, you're going to have a lot of different Relais Chateau in all Provence. So Provence is really a large region. I'm gonna be on the east side of the west, sorry, side of the region. So my first property is in Les Baux de Provence. To come to Les Baux de Provence, you can come by flight from Marseille, right here, 1 hour by car, or by flight also Nice, but Nice it's a little bit far. It's 2 hours, 30 minutes by car. The easiest way to come to me, I would say it's to take the train from Paris to Avignon TGV. Avignon TGV is from Paris to Avignon, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Really convenient and really easy. And I can speak for all my friends from Relais Chateau. I would say that my advice to discover Provence, it would be to have a safe drive car. Like this, you have your own car and you can go in each places, and like this, you can have your own Route du Bonheur. So Baumanière is in Les Baux de Provence. This is the village of Les Baux de Provence, labelized one of the most beautiful villages in France. And my hotel is down the valley. So we have some beautiful cultural things. It's called Les Carrières de Lumière. For now it's close to the shutdown, but it's going to be opened for Christmas. And in 2021, you have Arles, a Roman city, really close from La Camargue. Also, Le Palais des Papes in Avignon, 30 minutes. Le Luberon, you're going to see more Luberon with all those friends, all my friends, and the Provençal markets. Here we go for Baumanière. Baumanière is one of the first relais chateaux in the world. We have a 5-star, and this year we are really, 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 really happy because we have won our 3rd Michelin. Really, really happy. We have a 3 Michelin star now, so we had it but we lost it 30 years ago, so we have it back, and so we are proud. We are Virtuoso, Travel Made, and of course, Relais Chateau. This is a little family portrait. You have my great-grandfather, called Papi. You have my big brother, you have my dad, and myself. So just to prove you that it's a 100% family business, we have 54 bedrooms, spread out in 5 different buildings in 20 acres. It's not a typical resort, I would say. All my houses are different. This is Lousteau, where the gastronomic restaurant is. La Guigou, 5 rooms. Le Manoir, 13 bedrooms. Carita, 15, and Flora, 12. For example, this is a classic bedroom, and this is also a classic bedroom because all my rooms are different. I cannot sell you 2 rooms in the same shape or same colors because it's a family home. And if you ask to my stepmom, who is taking care of all the design, why all the rooms are different, she would ask you how many bedrooms do you have in your home, and if you respond more than 2, more than 1, she would ask you if your room are different. And your room would be different. So it's the same as Baumanière. It's a big family home. We have 3 swimming pools on properties, 1, 2, and the 3rd one. In each swimming pool, we have a small restaurant located really close by to have an opening just at lunch, to have grilled fish, pasta, salad, easygoing lunch, because our hearts, belongs to gastronomy. This is my dad over here with the chefs, with Glenn, who has the Saint Michelin star, and Michel. Glenn, he's with us for 5 years now. He's really, really into local food, really terroir. And for example, we are doing our dishes. We have a pottery woman in our hotel. She's doing all the dishes for us. So the dishes are just designed just for us and for the dishes. This is the rooms and the beautiful terrace. We can host 45 persons. We have one of the biggest wine cellars in French. So if you have some guests, who loves French wine, it could be interest for them to come in Baumanière. We have more than 50,000 bottles and just French wine. The second restaurant, La Cabro d'Or with Michel. because we have to see Michel also. More terroir and more, it's a casual chic restaurant. All our restaurants are opened all year long, except the gastronomic restaurant on January and February. We don't speak about the lockdown, the pandemic, and what we had to do it, because we're going to speak for next year and not last year, okay? Biological garden, we are organic, all over 20 acres of organic things, and we do have a lot of friends, as we are super organic. A spa, for now, the spa is open except the swimming pool. So you cannot go to the swimming pool because of the COVID thing. Usually we go, we do cooking class and analogy class. Right now, it's closed for Baumanière. We go up, if you remember the map of Amy, at Avignon, I have another property called Le Prieuré. And Le Prieuré is a 5-star too, and Chateau. We are located just close by Avignon. You have a bridge there, and we are here. It's 10 minutes from Avignon. 1 Michelin star and 5-star. Every room is different. It's a smallest hotel. We have 13 bedrooms, and usually we are open just for season from March to October. Then Baumanière is open all year long. All the rooms are different, as in Baumanière, and but more contemporary, more, I would say, more modern for the designs. Everything is organic also, but it's smaller, so we have the small gardens, and everything is organic, and a swimming pool too. So, for example, this hotel would be perfect for city breaks. For example, if they have to stop in Avignon for 1 night or 2, it would be perfect to go to Le Prieuré, because, whoops, haha, because Le Prieuré, Avignon is a really crowded place. And for example, in summer, it's really crowded. And if your guest wants to be in a calm place, to be in a relaxing place, it's just perfect for you, Le Prieuré, because it's really close by Avignon. And to finish, you have the family now. So you have my dad in here, my stepmom, and myself. So the trio who is taking care of Baumanière and of your guests. You have all my contacts in here, and Amy will give you all the contacts and all the details. Merci beaucoup for your attention.
One properties so fast. Thank you so much. I'm seeing all the comments. And Mark from Altor is here today with us in the room, and he said he spent his honeymoon here with you and your grandfather, and it was fantastic. And other people are saying baby pictures. So if everyone, I have a requirement to include baby photos, like the family photos. Marino, I have some questions.
Please.
Why on that first slide you had for Baumanière, the spa and cooking class was crossed out because it was just temporarily
because of the pandemic, because the law in French doesn't allow us to be in the same place and for a long time, in the kitchen, and they also for the spa. It's not possible for us to open.
Okay, so it's just like a temporary closure.
Yeah.
Okay. And Martin actually asked, when did you combine Cabrador with Baumanière? I was like 5 years ago.
Bravo! Yes, it was 5 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, 5 years ago. To celebrate the 70th birthday of Baumanière, my dad wanted to combine the both company, Baumanière and La Cabrador. So we have really, the name is Baumanière, but we still have the same name as before for the restaurant, L'Usto de Baumanière and La Cabrador.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And yes, Judy, they are combined. Howard Lewis, the other, is from Pro Travel. I'm sure knows Howard. He is one of the agents who has been to almost all Relais Chateau in France. He loves Relais and Chateau. He loves France. Now, he would like you to talk about Avignon just briefly, and then we'll move on.
Tell me.
He wants to just ask you to speak about Avignon. The town.
Sorry. So yeah, sorry. Avignon. So Avignon, it's a beautiful, beautiful city where you have the Papal Palace. You have so many cultural things to see in Avignon. You have museums. You have the Papal Palace. In summer, in July, you have the biggest theater festival in the world in Avignon, which has more than thousands of theater pieces. So you can enjoy there. And also it's really well located because you can go, for example, if you have some wine lovers, you have Chateau du Pape, you have all those terroirs and vineyards really close by. So you can go up on the Rhône and to see everything and stay in Le Prieuré, and you can go all the way also see, for example, Le Pont du Gard, which is a beautiful architecture thing, and it's really close. So it's perfect. It's really perfect to see, like Avignon. Yes, Avignon is here, and you see Uzès, where you have La Maison d'Uzès, just between both. You have l'Aqueduc Romain, Le Pont du Gard, which is the biggest aqueduct in the world. So you have plenty things to see in Avignon or on the area.
Thank you. And this is the most difficult property
Don't
name
worry,
to say
the
for
way that
8
you
years.
say it, don't worry, Amy.
Prieuré.
Wow, parfait. Parfait. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marino. Thank you so much for sharing your family story. So we're going to head west a little bit to Coquillade village. Natalie, are you ready to share your screen?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. So I try to share my screen.
Oh, Marino, can you walk from Avignon to Le Prieuré?
No.
No. Marino, where did you go?
Mets ton micro.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, you can. It's a little bit long. It's like 20-25 minutes walk.
Okay.
But you just have to cross the bridge.
Okay. So better by car.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you,
Merci.
Natalie with Coquillade village.
So I'm Natalie from Coquillade village. Welcome in Provence. Welcome in the heart of the lavender field and the olive trees. So Coquillade village is a 5-star hotel, but it is also a destination. Coquillade village is a village and covers 42 hectares. And there are a lot of experiences to live. So if we come at Coquillade village, for example, during 1 week, you can stay in the hotel during 1 week because we propose a lot of things to do. For example, enjoy a romantic dinner under the new pavilion, get married, spend time in our private spa, walk across the vineyard because we are located in the heart of a vineyard, participate to wine tasting, discover a wine shop and do a wine tasting with a selection of cheese and charcuterie. Sorry, I think I have. Oh, the slide is missing. Sorry. It doesn't work. Okay. So we propose also a lot of sportive activities, play golf, play tennis, ride a bike and swim, bike through the vineyard with a BMC bike because the owner of the property is a famous owner of a famous brand of bicycle, bikes through the hilltop villages, climb the Mont Ventoux, the famous giant of Provence, exceed your limits. We propose a new activities. The name in French is the cinglé. You climb the Mont Ventoux 3 times a day. per the three sides. And also we propose to hike and discover a ghost village, unhabitated, from the 20th century. For the history, so in 2006, Andy Rees, a Swiss billionaire, fell in love with this authentic small provincial village. He imagined a destination to be a dream for cycling, for enjoying great wine and relaxing beneath the trees. And he bought the entire village, and now it's a very famous reputation. He makes this Provence place unforgettable and timeless. So the location, we are located between Avignon and Marseille. The driving distance from Avignon is 1 hour, and the driving distance from Marseille is 1 hour. So we are also located between Baumanière and Couvent des Minimes. So you can combine the three hotels, for example. And now we have 68 rooms and suites. Because the property is being refurbished at this time. So we add 5 new luxury suites which can be connected with private pool for family, for example. So you can see the picture of the new suite. So other picture of the new suite. Sorry. And all the restaurants will be refurbished in 1990. So in 1991, you will discover the new brand Coquillade Village. So we will have still 3 restaurants. So one traditional provincial restaurant, one Italian restaurant, and a fine dining restaurant which is under construction. So we have also 2 outdoor pools, an indoor pool, a spa, a cycling center with 150 bicycles, a tennis court, a pétanque, we have an helipad, we have rental cars, we have forest, we have an organic vegetable garden, and a concierge service. And thank you for your time.
Fantastic. Thank you, Nathalie. So I feel like Coquillade has gone through renovations recently, right? In the last few years, you were saying.
Sorry, Amy?
You've gone through quite a bit of renovations recently, right?
Yes.
So now we have 68 rooms, so it's really larger than a typical relais and chateau that we have in other places. So it's got lots of space, and are there individual apartment kind of villas or units that are separate from the main house, right?
Sorry, Amy, I don't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna just go through some of the questions. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Barbara Windling, any family programs?
Yes, we have family program, of course. Yes, special dinners, special treatments in the spa, special suite for family, bike for children.
And activities.
We have
okay,
also
great.
A kids club.
Okay, and then can you tell us what is the golf course that's close by? The golf course?
Sorry?
The golf course? Is there a golf course nearby your property where people can access, like golfing?
Yes, there is a golf course near the property. 20 minutes driving distance, I think.
Okay, perfect. We can actually contact us for that information. Is the hotel open all year round normally?
The hotel will be open next May 2021.
Next May.
And
Okay.
afterwards, we will stay open all the day long from February to January. We will be
Okay.
open during
So
the
you
winter.
close.
We will
close 1 month, it sounds like?
Yes, we only close 1 month.
Okay, so you want. Okay, so normally just 1 month. In January, you said?
Yes, in January.
Okay. How far is Coquillade from Baume? I cannot pronounce this. Baume de Venise?
From Bonne,
I don't know where that.
so maybe 1 hour 30 driving distance.
Okay. And who is your head chef? And a little history on the chef. We just have.
My head chef.
Kathy was asking about your head chef.
My head chef. Est-ce que Marilo, ça veut dire quoi, head chef?
Ton
your
chef,
Your
celui qui gère toutes tes cuisines.
Ah, okay, my executive chef. Okay.
Ouais.
We don't have an executive chef at this time because the restaurants are being refurbished. So we have one chef per restaurant, and we are looking for a head chef.
Okay. Okay, great. I think that we got all of the questions. People are excited that you're opening in May. Maybe we can start planning our tour for France next year, maybe?
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to go from Coquillade Village to La Bastide de Capelongue with Laure. Laura, are you ready? Can you unmute yourself,
Yes.
Laura?
You can
Okay,
hear
there
me?
you are.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Which kind
you.
of presentation do you want? It's okay.
Perfect. Yes. And then can you do the full screen?
Yes. It's okay?
So no, like do you see that little wine glass thing? Put your cursor a little bit to the left. That too much. The one that, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now we can see.
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, you can see?
Yes, we can see. Let's visit with Bastide de Capelongue.
Yes. So welcome to the Domaine de Capelongue. So the Domaine de Capelongue is located in Bonnieux, in Luberon. It's a small village of Luberon. It is shared in 2 parts. You have the part of La Bastide de Capelongue and the other part, which is La Ferme de Capelongue. In La Bastide de Capelongue, you have the gourmet restaurant and a relaxing swimming pool. And in the part of La Ferme de Capelongue, you have a long swimming pool, a spa, and the bistro, which is called La Bergerie. And then you have also the Jewish bar. So this is for the Domaine de Capelongue. It's overlooking all the village. It's at the top of the village. It is located around 1 hour by driving by car from Avignon and 1 hour and a half from the airport of Marseille. Okay. We have 17 rooms, which are Provençal design, and we have some other rooms which are more contemporary. This is the pigeonnier, which is very typical. It's a mix of contemporary and Provençal decoration, and it's often for honeymooners. This is the Jewish bar, which is served during the summer. It's a summer restaurant with different kind of juice and salad. The gourmet restaurant is located at La Bastide. You have just to know that we have just sold the Domaine de Capelongue. Before it was the chef Edouard Loubet. And now the Domaine de Capelongue was sold the 1st of October. And so now we are in a group which is called Les Hôtels d'en Haut, and which owns 5 hotels in the mountain and 1 hotel in Saint-Raphaël. So for the gourmet restaurant, it's a Provençal cuisine with local and seasonal products. And then we have a potager, so a small garden with aromatic herbs. Concerning the other restaurant, which is called the Bistrot, La Bergerie. So it's a cuisine, it's a Provençal cuisine with a fireplace. And you have a lot of regional products like lamb, and you have the special truffle pizza, which is a specialty of La Bergerie. This is the breakfast, which is a very beautiful buffet breakfast. Then you can have a cooking class at Domaine de Capelongue. So it's a cooking class with the discover of le potager. Then you have you can go to the kitchen and prepare a meal, and then you have a wine tasting, and then you have the lunch. This is the table du chef. It's an experience, and you can just have a look and be just nearby the kitchen of the gourmet restaurant. The 2 swimming pools, so you have the 40-meter swimming pool and you have the relaxing swimming pool, so you have 2 swimming pools. This is the spa. It's not a very big spa, but it owns a hammam and jacuzzi and 2 massage cabins and 1 scrubbing cabin. And then we can, in summer, we organize a yoga class then every summer, every week on Thursday. We organize wedding, so we can welcome weddings around up to 130 persons. And so we privatized all the domain of Capelongue. Concerning the other service, you have a free parking, you have babysitting, and animals are accepted. And that's all.
Great. Thank you very much, Laura. We just have a couple of questions here.
Yes.
Are any of your rooms connecting rooms for maybe families or?
No, we don't have connecting room.
No connecting rooms. Okay.
No, but we have junior suite and we have sofa bed. So we can welcome up to 2 adults and 2 children, but 2 small children.
Okay, so maximum maybe 4.
Yes,
for a family.
But with small children.
Okay. Dominique Ashton asked, what chain of hotel are you part of? Another group of hotels?
Yes, it's Les Hôtels d'en Haut.
Great. Maybe you have to type that into the box so that we can.
Because the chef Edouard Loubet has sold the property the 1st of October.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions?
No, I don't.
Gorgeous. Okay, well, it's in the beautiful Loubet in the wine district. And so for those people that are looking kind of to travel through that region, drinking wine and, you know, stopping by, this is a really fantastic one. Thank you so much, Laura.
You're welcome.
Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have 2 more to visit today, and we're going to visit with Fabian. Fabian, can you unmute yourself? Fabian. Okay, Fabian, he is with Le Couvent de Minimes, his property, and he's running it with his family. And I will let him tell you more about it. This was one of the difficult ones for me to pronounce as well, but I think I got it right. Le Couvent des Minimes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Very good.
Show us the lavender fields. Take us back to, and this is further east, if you remember from my map in the beginning of the presentation. Can you tell us how far you are? There you are.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Hello, everybody. This is a shame. Next time, Amy, I want a meeting like that, but with the faces of the people.
There's like 100 people in the room here.
I know the others, but I don't see anybody. How are you guys?
I know.
Biden is earning or Trump is losing? What's going on? Well, welcome.
That's why we're here in France, so that we can escape for just, you know, like the hour this morning that we're just, this is where we're coming either way.
Yeah. So we are in the heart of Luberon. We are in a convent, and sometimes in a convent there are miracles. Before I was a frog, and now I am the prince. Le Couvent des Minimes.
I love it. You're hilarious.
Okay, so we are in a convent of the year of 1613, beginning of the early beginning of the 17th century. We have 46 rooms and suites, one restaurant with one Michelin star. The other one is a more bistro style, where we serve the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner in a casual way. And also we have a beautiful spa branded of L'Occitane. L'Occitane is the main owner of the property. I'm co-owner of the hotel. I'm managing the property with my wife, Valérie, my princess, and my two little prince, Maxime, who is in charge of sales and marketing, and Romain, who is now in charge of the food and beverage department. We are located in the middle of nowhere. I love this sentence, because the first thing to do in Provence is to do nothing. Just arrive, relaxing, take a pastis, play bowls, have a swim in our beautiful pool, take your car and be lost around, because there's no chance that you're going to be in danger. The area of the east of the Luberon, we are closing the Luberon Park, and really it's a beautiful region with wild spaces, beautiful villages, authenticity, lavender fields everywhere. And the blooming season from lavender is mid-June to end of July. Do not come now and asking me where are the lavenders. We have 8 acres of lands, and all by step. You know, it's in French it's restant. It means that all the property, more or less all the property, is like a stair where you have the lavenders, the fruit trees. You have beautiful olive trees also. And well, you have the beautiful building of the early beginning of the 17th century. So we don't have any noise, any trouble, absolutely no pollution. Right 5 kilometers away from Le Couvent des Minimes, we have a beautiful village named Saint-Michel l'Observatoire, which means that there is an observatory, a star observatory, where the entire world come to see the galaxy, because we have one of the purest skies in Europe. And this is really a beautiful moment. So this is the property and the Michelin star restaurant. The hotel has been completely refurbished in 2014 and 15. Before it was a convent, and now it's a real hotel. But the future is better. I'm going to tell you more after those pictures. This is Le Bistro, where we serve also the breakfast in a buffet style. The chef, Gatien Denzina, another hard name to pronounce, Amy. Gatien is used to be the chef of a really famous hotel in Courchevel with 2 Michelin stars. Is working with us since now 1 year and something, and we cross finger for this year if we have any chance to get the 2nd star. The target is Baumanière. We want to have 3 stars. Yeah, because you were sleeping.
What?
You were sleeping. That's why. The spa, we have 6 cabins, 2 double, 4 single, 700 square meters. No jacuzzi, sauna, hammam, and really beautiful shop, L'Occitane shop, of course. The factory where all the products are made from all around the world is only half an hour from us, and it's possible to visit it. So you just have to ask to the lobby, and we can manage and arrange all the appointments. This is another view. You see, there's no building around. You are in the middle of the real and authentic Luberon. Indoor and outdoor pool, the both are heated all year round. 46 rooms and suites. All are different by style, by view, and by by colors. Actually, we have those 46, but the future is going to be quite different. We are working and thinking and thinking about a huge refurbishment of the property. In fact, we are buying a piece of land just neighborhood of us, and we want to create a beautiful, not spa, but reshape center with 15 suites, with a meeting room, and we want also to refurbish the entire old building and to give to the majority of our rooms a beautiful landscape view. So that's why we are talking about this about those days. Well, this is the view when you arrive at the hotel. This is something really unique. We don't have the Eiffel Tower, but we have this beautiful view. And that's it, ladies.
Thank you, Fabian. Are those solar panels you have?
I'm sorry?
Are those solar panels that you have to?
Yeah, we have, but it's not the main. You know, we are not really in a. We have some vineyard around, but this is not the main interest of the property. The region is really famous for its lavender, and really when you come and when you drive around in June or July, everything is really purple.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, but that's great that you're using solar energy as well as like an eco-friendly.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's fantastic.
And the next building, we're gonna make it as more ecological than ever, because we are working with L'Occitane, and as you know or not, but L'Occitane is really ecological, and they want the less energy that we can use. We are going to work and to input all those new things about energy.
Awesome. Thank you, Fabian. That is gorgeous. Put me in a hot air balloon and show me those lavender fields next summer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Any questions? Suzanne asked, does L'Occitane products have sulfites or parabens? Probably not.
No, I'm sorry. The L'Occitane product are what?
Have sulfites and parabens?
You know, I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to say.
Yeah.
I think that they have 98% of good things and 2% of chemical things. But I'm not a chemist.
Okay. Yes, I agree. I plead the fifth. I don't know. All right. Thank you so much. And you are. I think some of you have met Fabian before. He's been out here as well as some of the others, Marino and And so we are going to pop over. How far from Le Couvent de Minimes? I mean, you guys are from La Bonne Etape. Jenny, how far away are you? We're going a little bit further east, northeast, I think.
Hello, everybody. That's a
Hello, Jenny. Another maître de maison we have here.
Well, La Bonne Etape is located about half an hour from Le Couvent de Minimes in Man.
Voila.
It's the northern part of Provence, not far from, which is not far from, oh, sorry, I will share my screen.
Okay.
To have,
Thank you, Jenny.
look,
Jenny is the chef and the maître de maison of La Bonne Etape, a very special gem we have.
yes, is that all right? Yes.
Perfect. There we go.
So we are in the northern part of the Provence. Well, as you can see on the map here, well, Chateau is located here. That's about 1.5 hour drive from Marseille airport, a little more than 1 hour from Aix-TGV, which is a little south. And if you travel by car is, well, it's a necessity in our place because there's so many things to discover around. And well, any time of year you can well, see so many good, nice things. Well, okay, yeah, here. This is near the hotel, which is located in a small village with the hills around here, and very scented hills because there are a lot of herbs, and I'm very well sensitive to this because I'm a cook myself. I'm a 4th generation in the family because it's a family-owned hotel. You can see all the lavender here. It's an well, there's also the olive tree. Sisteron, which is 15 kilometers north of Chateau Arnoux, is the northern part of where olive tree grows. And it was in last century a boundary between two civilizations, the civilization of olive oil on one side where we are, and on the other part, the civilization of butter and cream. Which is still France, but gastronomically speaking, well, it's a different world. And so here the Gorge du Verdon, which is a 1 hour drive from our place. Well, if you, well, that's like the Colorado, but at human scale. And here the Pénitent des Mets, Sisteron I talked to you about. This is a lake and the lavender field. Fabien told you the exact time of lavender blossoming, and well, it's always bewitching. You know, I was born with them because I was born here in La Bonne Etape in Chateau Arnoux, and every year it's always new and always different colors, different smells, and the family, my father, my mother, my daughter, who joined me in the kitchen 2 years ago, and who is now preparing in the kitchen because, well, because of a COVID lockdown, we have takeaway dishes, and she's prepared some vegetarian meal now for somebody who asked for it. And vegetarian, you know, this is very popular now. People who are allergic to this or this, or people who are vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian myself, but I like vegetable a lot. And when people ask on the menu, well, we can have a vegetarian dish or something. Well, we're looking at, in fact, if you're allergic to butter and cream, and vegetarian, there are a lot of things we can prepare. So now we propose it on menu, complete menu, vegetarian, and so, well, let's close the bracket. That's no, well, an old stagecoach inn. My grandmother was a cook also. She used to make well, a family cooking with all the casserole cooking and put on the table, and 18 rooms only. Family run for well, beginning of last century, 1910, I think, something like this. Machine started for 54 years. It has been a relais chateau for not as long as Le Baumanière, but almost 50 years. And we have a small bistro also. This is east part of a hotel looking at the rising sun. with a swimming pool and the organic garden, which is more like permaculture. It's in between nature and garden. That's not a mistake. It's not like villandry, but well, that's the way we want it. It is going to be remade a little bit next year, and we're changing a little bit way of culture because of heating temperature rising. And this is the south entrance of a hotel, where you can see some rooms. We have 18 rooms and suites, superior rooms, superior deluxe, and junior suite. All the rooms have been refurnished last winter. I wanted to keep the soul and the spirit of a house and renewing it, but well, I like to share something I like because it's my house and the family house, and so I wouldn't like to share something I don't like. So I put it my way. Well, well, you can see it's different. Every room is different also. This is a place where we serve the breakfast, which is also the bistro restaurant, which has been a little bit renewed last winter. And we have another program of renovation next winter or a little later. And then, well, the two restaurants, as I told you. This is a gastronomic restaurant, and some dishes, iconic dishes like the lavender honey ice cream in its beehive, citron lamb, which is very well known, zucchini flowers on season. This is also vegetarian, and well, that's it. I've seen everything. And sorry, where is it? Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much, Johnny. How wonderful. And it's just to make a small note here, La Bonne Etape has, is it 18 rooms in total?
Yes, 18 rooms.
18
yes.
rooms. So it's similar in size as like La Bastide de Capelongue, I think, right, Laura? It's
yes.
Similar. These are slightly larger, but these are less than 20 rooms. But that about, actually, there's one question. It says, do you have any connecting rooms?
We have 2 rooms connected. Yes, that's all.
Okay, so you have rooms. I mean, it's quite small, so I think that we can arrange for families. But that about wraps it up for us. If there's any other questions, go ahead and pop it in. Marino, Fabienne, Natalie, Johnny, and Laure, thank you so much for taking the time during your evening to take us away to the south of France with your beautiful accents and all this talk about this gourmet dining and these beautiful photos of food. I'm hungry, I want to drink wine, and I want to come to the south of France now.
You are more than welcome, you know that. And thank you for taking time for us. Really, really appreciate it, especially now, as you said. So really, thank you for beginning your morning, your day with us. Really,
oh, thank you for taking us away and letting us escape for an hour. Thank you, guys. I will send everybody the contacts of all the properties today that we discovered. Congratulations, you guys. You guys had a full room of 100 people today, so I'm hoping that we can all send you business for next summer.
Yeah, cross finger.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Merci.
Merci, merci.
Merci, au revoir.
Au revoir.